Hey, doctor, how you doing? I really appreciate a quick 2 seconds of your time. Watch all of this. It's going to be something cool and unique and special, and something that I'm heading up and very passionate about. And I'm just looking for advice, feedback, and that I highly value from you. And obviously, looking for just if there's anyone that is in this type of market for an opportunity that is a little different, little unique. So obviously, by now I help health professionals. I'm starting up uh, to go beyond marketing, to make a bigger, deeper impact in their communities by leveraging what I have come to know and experience and love, which is the digital marketing world. It's an ever-changing world. It's well known, but it's very little understood, the power behind it and what it can actually do. And if you don't have time to really focus on it, learn it, grow it consistently in a full-time position, full-time career, then the best way is to leverage others who do. And so my passions, my heart stem and created this beyond your marketing. I was a fitness professional first, right? As you know, or may not know as much, but I started to grow a few gyms over in the East Coast, Anytime Fitnesses. Fell in love with how many lives I was able to impact just because I was successful at telling them about me in the community through various ways. Thus, that's what marketing is. And I wanted to help more people, and I knew I was only one man. So that's why I moved out here to start a company like this, because the more that I can impact businesses that help others change their lives in terms of health, the more fulfilled that I am as a human being on earth, my time on earth. That's the bottom line. And I not came up with, but I partnered my way through an opportunity for a individual to become a regarded author in their health in business space. It's not just business space or just health space, but it's health and business space. I'll explain in a second. But my goal obviously is to build in this case, a chiropractor's clout, reputation, credibility, followers, audiences, to make an impact in terms of the practice, revenue wise, definitely, but also differentiate their practice in the community, and who thus want to influence the communities in terms of their health. But what I love about this opportunity is help them share their experiences and their story. I know chiropractors have amazing stories on why they got into chiropractic, and stories on how they've changed people's lives through chiropractic. They have amazing stories. I know, you have them. I hear about them, and who who just have something to share to the masses, to the world, a message, a golden nugget or two. And there's a lot of opportunities this presents, but I want to present to you what it is. So it's Destination Luxury. They're a publishing company, but also a very big global brand on lifestyle, fashion, wealth, travel, philanthropy, event planning for the elite, for just the top of the top. Richard Branson, Ivanka Trump is another one. Things like that. They're big into real estate, cars, all that stuff. I don't want to play this video, but that's they're based out of Beverly Hills. Same with this man. Adam Torres is an international speaker, but a wealth manager in Beverly Hills. He runs City Century Wealth Management. He founded it, and he's big. I've known him through a bunch of influencers that I've had the pleasure of networking with and meeting, that turned me on to marketing in general, just that whole realm. But he's partnered up with Destination Luxury on a couple of things. His background is he's an author for the Money Matters brand. Right here, that's a couple pictures off of Amazon. He's partnered with Destination Luxury in a book deal that started December 2017 and is actually growing a little too quickly for what anyone ever thought would. Luckily, these two brands, Atom and Destination, have massive resources. They're able to keep up with kind of what's happening, but anyone would be kind of messed up if they were handling it. So I'm glad that they're able to handle it because they have the resources. But what they've done is they've created a book series that's Money Matters branded, and that shares tidbits, stories, inspiration to its readers. And the concept is this is Adam, by the way, heading this up, getting a bunch of authors together in one book, contributing a couple of chapters each, and they're in their respective industries giving that type of advice, tidbits, inspiration, story, experience. And this example that's rolling and launching June 1st, that has started at the end of March. So you can imagine how quick that turnaround time in terms of a book is with these publishing companies and with Adam. Um, Now they're doing some social media, some extra PR and media branding, radio spots, things like that as we speak, literally. And they're launching the book in June 1st. All these authors who were in it are real estate guys, so builders, agents, brokers, things like that. So they're all well known. They have to have a certain amount of experience, community involvement, and success, obviously, to be an author. But this crowdfunding type of book concept caught my eye. I was networking with Shirag and Adam, and it really caught my eye in terms of what they were doing. And they built out a proven system to, like I said, in a couple of months, they got this process down now to a 1 month to turn a book around with these authors. Here's a couple of examples of the front, the back of the book. That's not really that the point. You can look at it. The point is, I teamed up with them because I am dedicated to health professionals, the chiropractors brand, branding, differentiation in the community, practice growth, attention, being big in the industry, or at least being a dedicated part to the industry. Be big in the industry, but just a dedicated part that does their that plays their role. I saw that immediately. Second one, I saw it in Destination Luxury and Adam Torres' brand and what they're doing. And a quote really hit me hard. It's one thing to be good at your job, but something different entirely to be a well-known, respected figure in your profession. I know where you're at right now in your career just by talking to you, and you know that to be true. It's one thing to be very good at chiropractic care and caring for patients, but a whole other thing to be at the top of the industry. And so my brother, this hit me really hard. And this is why I have a deep passion for this, even more than I already have a passion for health professionals. Um, he is in the same boat. He's a TV producer, top TV shows, game shows on all the major networks. 8 years, 9 years, 10 years, something like that. He's been in the game. Built his own TV production agency, one of the only ones that is independent to this day, and he's done hundreds of millions of dollars in TV sales. He hasn't branded himself once. Doesn't know how, and he's kicking himself because his next career move is speaking engagements, being a motivational speaker, a coach, a business coach, a TV producer coach, someone that can inspire people to lead the lives they want to lead and live and be successful at it. He's very entrepreneurial like me, very giving back like me too as well. Wants to see other people grow. I will sacrifice everything that I have to see other people grow. That's how him and I were grown up. There's a reason why our parents are clergy, and just they've ingrained in us something that I don't even know what, but him and I are on the same page with that. So that's why it hits home. That's why I'm teaming up too. But I'm launching a chiropractic book. This is not the cover, trust me. This is my little makeshift cover that I made, and this is not the title. But I do want to have a few parts to the book: health and business. So it's a great tool, which I'm going to talk to you about for health and business. Business of chiropractic. People who built practices up are great at business in general. So great topic for just respect for chiropractors in the business of it, and then chiropractic in life. Just how chiropractic can make you a more successful person, happier, healthier, living longer, all the benefits, right? Um, Emotional benefits, physical benefits, everything. We have sequences. It's not sequences. That's a bad term for it. Follow up books that we want to head up to as well. This is not the end all be all, but this is the start of it. So Adam gave me all this as a go ahead, a green light, and it's a marketing tool. As we said, it's a media tool, it's a PR tool for local corporations, for obviously practice members, right? Getting more leads in the door for an individual's practice because they have clout, they have reputation now, they're standing out in the community, they're a health authority in the community. Now, let alone sharing their story, making an impact in the industry as a whole. I see this being a great for local news, podcasters, bloggers, influencers, as well as social media. But I want to also leverage the other authors, the non-competing chiropractors who are in the same book, leveraging each other to do panel interviews, to do roundtables, masterminds with the local news and local media who will eat this up, by the way. They'll eat this content left and right. This is so unique in terms of just content for these PR outlets, these media outlets. We blast it up on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. We obviously have podcasters, bloggers, and things do the same thing and feature these authors together. There's just a massive wave of attention, and I love it because we're helping each other out. We're with each other physically during these things. We're over Skype or Zoom or GoToMeeting, doing webinars, doing conference calls, and things like that. And so it's just going to be a lot of fun as well. Just a great networking tool with each other, right? And it's an alumni association tool. So I'm talking a couple of alumni associations. Obviously, you know all of them. um, and I don't want to. And I'm talking to them very informally, right? And that's just why I'm also coming to you first as well with this. But it's I see this being a very unique branding tool for the association, possibly if there's a way in and a way to talk to them. And I have been a couple of them. And it's a great fundraising tool for the Alumni Association and a great relationship builder between alumni and the association. If the association is heading up a tool to use in the alumni's practices to grow their practices, this is a great event topic of discussion. So we can do events with just this. It's a great recognition tool for higher up alumni to be a part of a book like this that the association brands. And Adam and I just had a conversation yesterday that he's willing to do whatever it takes to as well to cater to the associations because from a branding standpoint, from a logo standpoint, from a book, anything, right? So it's just so I'm very excited. I'm lost of words for a second. So where I come into as well is I'm obviously big on the social media end of things, orchestrating, being the glue to all of this, orchestrating, structuring, scheduling, doing all the grunt work, the dirty work that people don't want to do, that the chiropractors don't want to do, associations don't want to do, and putting that on me and being able to synergize between the authors, synergize on the social media and things like that. So I'm ready to build a team for this, doctor. Like this is how serious I am about this. Build a team dedicated just to this because I see this being very, very unique. But also book sales. We all want a little bit of residual income in our practices, maybe to pay for some new equipment, maybe to just offset a cost of an employee, or build, which I really am diving into with ChiroPlus Chiropractic, Dr. Bryant, who if you ever talk to him, tell him that I'm very grateful for him. Just period, end of story. General, he's a great man, and his wife too as well. But Dr. Lucas is an intern. I want to build an internship program in practices too as well, or at least like help them offset the cost of like a really nice full internship program that has a little bit of branding and marketing and how to brand yourself type of education to these practices. Because interns, yeah, they in school they learn about chiropractic and all of that, but they don't know the hands-on of building a practice successfully. And then when they're out of right, you get the whole deal. So I want to help that process. And book sales, advertising, Kindle, and Amazon, I can help with. And obviously leveraging the contacts that I have now. So I don't want to take any more time up. I already did. I apologize. I try to speed through this as quickly as possible because I know you're busy. But this is the bottom of my heart. I want to see the industry mold and grow and shape itself into bigger and the most and even more amazing things than it already has over the past 10 years. It's been an explosion. I want people to choose chiropractic and fitness professionals as the main source of and nutritionists as the main source of healthcare. I'm in agreement with you. Things need to change and need to change now. There's a reason why people, I'm getting emotional already. There's a reason why there's 65% of the market of the world, in the US, is severely has health problems, and it's increasing, right? It's even higher than that, right? 75% of Americans are overweight, and obviously, there's like a third of them, right, or more that are obese, and with stress problems and all these other issues. It's not going away, and people need to do something about it. And I'm tired of seeing people not do something about it, right? So I want to take proactive action with the people that I know care just as much as I do about it, and teaming up between fitness professionals and chiropractors with this. That is my mission, my goal. There's so much bigger than just having a book out there, right? So I wanted to present it to you because I know that you feel the same way, and I want to connect with you. Email, lunch. Adam has made himself available to as well, just to see if you have any other ideas or any advice or feedback from me on the direction and the approach and all of that. So again, thank you so much for your time, and I appreciate it. I look forward to hearing from you soon.